Hello everyone, it's Jamal Thomas. Welcome to the Progressive Soapbox. This is far more brutal than I like to be. I don't like to be this vulgar, but there are some Hillbots with ideas. There are some Hillary supporters with very bad ideas. And I don't want those bad ideas to get out of hand. One of those bad ideas being Hillary Clinton running in 2020. The argument that I think they like to make is it was a respectable loss. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, the thing that we don't count as victory or loss, the popular vote, by 2.9 million votes. That is a magnificent amount of votes to win an election by, with a vote total that doesn't count. But they wave that flag a little too much. That flag gets waved a little too much. I don't like to be this vulgar. I don't like to get across this idea of failure and loss and just fucking up beyond all recognition and losing to a guy who should have lost a ham sandwich. I don't like to nail and drill that in that much. I don't like to. And it hurts me to go after this 2.9 million vote total thing, but I need to dispel that particular illusion. So, Clinton wins the United States popular vote by the widest margin of any losing presidential candidate. You could have also said, Hillary Clinton wins the United States popular vote by the widest margin of any failed presidential candidate, any two-time failed presidential candidate. That's called losing. That's failure. That hurts. It burns. Despite Donald Trump's comfortable win in the Electoral College, which voted on Monday, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by 2.9 million votes. That's nice. That's nice. She would have won a short person contest also. She was shorter than Donald Trump. We don't count that either. The popular vote has as much significance as Hillary Clinton being shorter than Donald Trump. Let's look at another one. This, California. So, Hillary Clinton wins California by 7,362,490 votes. That is a massive amount of votes. Donald Trump only gets 3,916,209 votes. That's a paltry sum of votes. California is an immensely big state. When you put that into your calculator, and I have a calculator here, thank you Microsoft, that distance, the difference between those, is 3,446,281 votes. Now, if we go back to this, Hillary Clinton wins by 2.9 million votes. If you notice, 2.9 is less than the 3 million, meaning all of the votes Hillary got, she got from California. California was that was the state where Hillary Clinton racked up a popular vote total. It was California. When you look at the rest of the country, this is what the country looks like. That's the degree of failure. That was to a reality show host. 10 months, 12 months before the day that Hillary Clinton lost that election, the day that she failed to Donald Trump, the day she left us over to maniacs. That day, a year ago, he was firing has-been celebrities on The Apprentice. 1 year later, he's beating Hillary Clinton for the presidency of the United States. This is how much she lost. This is the degree of her failure. Yes, you racked up the vote in one state. One state. If you notice, Donald Trump made up the point total in the rest of the country. In the rest of the country. The reason we have an electoral college is because other countries, the smaller states, were concerned that the bigger states will be the bellwethers for the rest of the nation. Meaning, as California goes, because California is so massive, the rest of the country goes with it. Now, I didn't want Hillary Clinton to win this election, but I didn't want Donald Trump to win this election. I knew one of those things was going to take place. I voted for Jill Stein. I abdicated. I pulled myself out that process. It was a rigged system. I don't want to be a part of it. That being said, the other people who were part of that process, they screamed no. They screamed no. They saw you, and they saw reality show hosts. And you being the most qualified woman ever to wear a pantsuit, in any universe, you lost to that guy, to that reality show host. The sad part about it is you played up that reality show host because you realized, you understood that this is the only person we can beat in this contest. And you didn't beat that guy. I want to show this map again. That's what failure looks like. That's what failure looks like. That's what happened in 2016. Now you want to replicate that in 2020. This level, this degree of failure, this is unmitigated, breathtaking failure. Unvarnished. Unvarnished. Failure. This is what failure looks like. This is what failure looks like. 2020. 2020. You lost once to a black man with a Muslim name. You lost the second time to a guy who was reality show host, who was a buffoon the entire campaign. You could not beat Donald fucking Trump. You understand that Hillary Clinton was the most hated candidate before Donald Trump got into the race. I don't understand why any of you would want to rekindle that fuckery for 2020. That woman has... you put it this way. You thought she had an FBI investigation before. You understand that they're even trying to put charges, or at the very least an investigation, into Hillary Clinton again. She has controversy and corruption swarming around her. And you still think, 2020, it's her turn. It's her turn once again. She's fucking inevitable. Again. She's inevitable again. The ridiculousness of that statement. She's inevitable again. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Once again, just so you understand. That's called failure. That's called failure. All of that red. That red is not you. That red is not you. That's the other party. Winning. Beating the stuffing out of you. Again. Again. So. You cheated Bernie Sanders. Everybody who was okay with the cheating of Bernie Sanders allowed that to take place. I'll leave it at that. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the content, feel free to share, like, subscribe, and of course, you can always support the work through Patreon. And again, I'm sorry about being brutal. I'm sorry about being brutal. Alright.